With an any football that's all off the rails, like a resurgence on epic fails. Living in chaos just like our show. Tune in, it's a wild ride, you know. Tune in, it's a wild ride, you know.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Nerdy Football Lads podcast with me, Kev, and B-Dog again.
How we doing?
B-Dog, how are you, mate?
I'm tired as always every Thursday.
Yes.
Never going to change.
This is one thing I noticed, right? Because I try and clip clips for like TikTok and Instagram and stuff. And, like, the first 10 or 15 minutes of the podcast every week, you're like, yeah, you come into it, but I'm like, come on, grow, B-Dog.
I know,
You get there.
I
You do
know.
get there, to be fair, but yeah, tired again, man.
Always.
Working harder.
Yeah, always.
I am not as bad as last week.
That's good then. Makes a change.
Yeah, I'm not as bad as last week. I was a little bit low last week, a little bit low on energy. Had no alcohol, which I do again. You're partaking a little bit.
Just a little bit, yeah.
Just a little bit, just a little bit. You can have a stubby. You can have it. They're just stubbies. You can have a stubby.
Not sponsored by Desperados.
Not sponsored by Desperados. So obviously the title of the pod this week is Some of Us Are Delighted, Some of Us Are Not. This week you're the Are Not.
Yeah.
It's going grim.
Hey, we're just going for a top 10 pick next year. That's it. We're just giving up. Jerry just wants a top 10 pick.
I mean, yeah, fair enough, but it's still grim in it. When you've got the expectations you have going into the year, I mean, it says delighted. We're still not a great team,
Yeah.
but our reality in comparison to what our expectations was coming into the season is great.
Yeah.
We've got the quarterback, which is the main thing.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You just need to protect him.
Yeah, well, that's the main thing. And now the defense that we thought we would have is now starting to show up a little bit.
A little bit,
Well,
yeah.
We'll potentially talk about that later.
Ooh, shock.
I mean, we'll talk about it either way, because if B-Dog doesn't have them, I will make the case. Because our Studs and Duds this week, I'm NFC and you're AFC,
I'm
B-Dog.
AFC this time.
But yes, firstly, B-Dog, if you don't mind,
Go crazy.
our first sponsor.
Oh.
Oh, I mean, it is sponsored by ourselves, but here we go. If you haven't already, please get involved in our new community
Yeah.
Discord chat. Just made it up basically yesterday. We've got a few guys in there already. We're up to about 12, 13 guys. If you're not involved, come along. We just talk about football, crap. Put your memes on there if you like.
Kev can steal them, so he doesn't need to do his own.
We'll get on to stealing stuff in a minute. Football bot on there. Basically, live results, live news, anything you want. Just use the function. News. There we go. What's the latest news? Let's find out. There we go. Simple as that.
Oh.
See that, B-Dog?
Yeah.
Pretty good, isn't it? There we go. That's yesterday's new news. Up to date all the time on all of your news. So get involved. Oh no.
You clicked the wrong button.
Screenshot stats submission board. I mean, I am the only one that's put it on there so far.
Yeah.
Hopefully, once the football's on at the weekend, the guys will start getting involved.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, Matt, as always, loving the screenshot stats.
It's his favourite part, I think.
Loves it. Yeah, I mean, it's my favourite part. You for 2 seconds going screenshot stats. It's my favourite bit every week. And always, you can put your own submissions forward for Studs and Duds.
Yeah.
Maybe you've got someone that we've missed. Who knows? And the most important thing, of course, find out when we go live. That's the most important thing, B-Dog, isn't it?
Of course it is.
Yeah. So, yeah. If you haven't already, it is in the description of this very live. Click the Discord link, get yourself involved, and just come and join the boys. We've grew fairly quickly. Basically, there's me, B-Dog, and Matt in there. Mark's going to join as well. Literally everyone else in there is just someone that's came across us on TikTok.
Oh, really? Bloody hell. That's always good
Complete
to know.
randoms. So we're going to grow.
Not randoms, just friends we haven't met yet.
Very diplomatic, mate. Very diplomatic. But, you know, the first guy, please forgive me because I've completely forgot your name. He came in, right? He was literally the first guy on the server. Sent a meme of, Tua doing something.
Yeah.
He was on the wrong channel, but we're going to let it slide. He was on the rules channel. Make sure you read the rules. And then his introduction was, I've not joined this server. I've slid in head first like Tua.
Damn.
And I love that. That's what we're all about, man.
Yeah.
Never met this guy, and that is the energy we need. So if you join, contribute, get involved, engage, and we really appreciate it. Right, B-Dog, getting into the pod. Got a little bit of a surprise for you this
Yeah,
week.
we've got some messages as well that need to be read, actually. You've completely confused over
I've
them.
completely...
Tell you what, I had to keep them straight in there.
Do you know what, B-Dog? And I say it nearly every week. This is why I chose you.
Yeah.
You know, perfect team. Right, Matt. Oh, it's one thing, because Matt just reminded me, without actually even saying anything. Congratulations to Matt and Mark. Officially team members of the Nerdy Football Lads podcast. They are our admins on the Discord.
They are.
Matt has took to it like a fish to water, I've got to say.
Yeah, he does. He loves to dive in head first.
Mark's going to be the stat guy.
Of course he is.
He's going to police the chat.
I was at training with him last night and I said, are you ready for a job in about a year or two's time when we go
Yeah.
big? When we can afford to pay
Yeah.
you?
I think even with this Discord, right, if someone puts something in that's not right or asks the question, Mark is going to be the admin guy that's the sheriff. Mark's the new sheriff.
Okay.
Yeah. Matt will come up with a nickname for you, mate, but we appreciate the work you're doing and we absolutely love it. It says a lot for Matt, right, because I respect this a lot. For someone that doesn't really know football,
Yep.
watches us every week, outstanding sport, isn't it? It's genuinely outstanding sport for someone that isn't really that interested. I hope he's interested now, mind. I hope he's getting there.
Yeah.
But when we started, this wasn't. But yeah, carry on.
Told me his best bit of football he ever watched was the Toy Story game last year.
Did you watch that?
I watched it,
I
yeah.
thought a bit to me. It was actually pretty good.
It was. Have you not seen what they're doing this year?
Oh, no, what they're doing this year?
It's supposed to be Simpsons characters.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I want to see the Family Guy one where
Oh, that's going too far.
it needs to be our game and Peter Griffin plays for the Pats, like the episode.
Shapoopy.
Class man. Yeah, got Hunter Henry and that in the middle of the field, like, woo. Right, chat. Really apologise. The crying emoji over Brandon's face in the thumbnail is a violation. Did you see the thumbnail yet?
I did.
Yeah, sorry about that, man.
It's fine.
Yeah. Oh, DJ!
I was waiting for you to see that one.
Oh, I tell you what, right? So, DG in the chat is our superstar teammate on Madden.
It is, yeah.
DJ is from New Jersey, so please welcome him friendly into the chat. DJ is such a lovely man, isn't he?
He's great.
And he's a class Madden player.
Yeah, he carries us a little
He
bit.
carries the pants off us, basically.
Just a little bit, Don't let him
Yeah.
get too big-headed, because when we go back on, he's going to be like, fucking hell, you need to give me this
Yeah,
ball.
so-
Just because he runs the ball and scores every play doesn't mean he carries the team.
Yeah, I'm gonna play with someone else, boys. It's what's coming. DJ, really appreciate you
cheers,
coming, man. And sorry, we've not been on this week.
Yeah.
Kind of just neglected him, haven't we?
We need to get back
Yeah.
onto him.
Um,
It's like a Tamagotchi.
While we're on it, yeah, he's just gonna die of starvation.
If we don't get back on there.
While we're on it, DJ, I did send you or your partner's Discord a message earlier, so please check it. If you want in on the community, feel free to give us a message, and we'll get you in there, mate. Matt, welcome people from the Discord. Well, yes, that's kind of what I've done, Matt. But thank you very much. See, always working. He was the right guy.
Man's got two jobs.
He was the right guy. Kins, evening. Thank you very much for joining us, mate. You're still heavy in Packers land. I'd love to be interested to. Well, I am interested. I'd love to hear what you're saying.
Mark's comment hurts me.
Matt McGuire, I say screenshot stats to myself daily. Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I find myself whistling the tune when I'm at work.
Tune. There's no tune, mate. It's me going, should we get some screenshot stats? And then you just take it over. Yeah, man. Quick mic check. Can everyone hear B-Dog all right this week? Because I don't know why, because the volumes are the same level.
I've just got a very quiet voice, I think. I think I'm going to have to like put my mouth further to the penis mic.
I've just turned you up, mate. I've turned you up.
You've turned me up and turned me on.
Oh, I turn you on all the time. Right. Mark, the sheriff. That's his new nickname. Evening, gentlemen. B-Dog, you still looking for someone to catch the damn ball? Ooh. What's going on at training, B-Dog? What's happening?
I had a lot of drops last night when I was throwing a lot of balls.
Did you?
I had a lot of drops. It was
If only you had a receiver that rarely dropped the ball.
well, someone needs to get their ass to training then, don't they?
Crazy, yeah. Crazy.
Someone needs to get the 37 number shirt wearing ass back to training.
Rodney Harrison, baby. I only have 7 jerseys.
Only one for each day of the week.
87, 37. No, I did have Mac Jones' jersey though. Yeah, and I've got a Wes
We'll
Welker.
talk about Mac Jones a bit later on.
Oh, you have to. No, oh, that is harsh. But sorry, Mark, I would never have done it to you. Matt, we've been promoted. Dedication, absolutely deserved. You boys are blood to this being. Yeah, we'd be nothing without you. DJ, when are you two getting back on Madden? I feel lonely.
Should we say tomorrow night? Should we dedicate a couple of hours?
I probably can't tomorrow night.
What a bitch.
I could do tonight or.
Hey, I can do tonight for a little bit. I can do a few hours tonight.
Yeah, we'll make it first, I think.
Yeah. All right then,
DJ,
DJ.
see you later, my
See you in a bit, man.
Charlotte late, but here. I'm guessing that's Welsh.
I think it means from.
Yeah, they're here and they're from Wales.
Late,
we
but here,
appreciate.
border from Wales.
Yeah, we appreciate because none of them are particularly football-y guys. I mean, Kinsey's really trying now. He's jumped on the Green Bay train for whatever reason it was.
Yeah.
And Charlotte's a Swiftie. So, yeah. So
Makes
they
sense.
kind of just fell into the right place.
Yeah.
And Mum, team Mum here.
Yeah.
Appreciate
I've got
it,
your gilet as well, Mother, with TM on it. That's been delivered. I need to bring that down to you.
Mum.
No, Team Mum. TM Team Mum on a gilet.
Fair enough. Can't argue with it.
Oh, there you go. We're learning now. This is an educational website. Border is hello in Welsh.
Ah, there you go. There you go. I mean, she says that like she's fluent in Welsh as she is. I'm calling you out, Charlotte.
Jesus.
Right, B-Dog, surprise for you.
Go on.
I've got a quiz question for you.
Oh, bloody hell, here we go again. Come on.
I've got a quiz question for you. My phone isn't charging, so it might be in a bit of a disaster later on. But, right, quiz question. Are you ready? It's a current one, so it's a little bit harder for you.
Okay.
Right. In the chat, specifically probably Mark, obviously, and DJ, if you want to jump in the chat as well. There are currently 5 receivers within the top 50 receivers of the league this year that have alliteration names. Do you know what alliteration names are?
You mean that the surname and last name begin with the same letter?
They begin with the same letter. Who are they?
As in starting wide receivers or just wide receivers?
They are. I reckon. Yep, they're all start. I would say they're all starting.
Okay.
Right. I'm not saying they're all number 1.
Okay.
They're all starting right. Wait.
Marvin Mims at the Broncos.
You've got one that I don't have. He's not inside the top 50.
Oh, he's not inside the top.
He's not
top
inside.
50. Oh,
I was
sorry.
like, why have I not got him? He's not inside the top 50. This is according to ESPN stats. So if it's wrong, sue them, not me. All right.
God, it's hard to think about now because you don't really think about rhyming players' names and their initials in the top 50 anyway.
Would you like a little clue to get you going? Get the juices.
No.
pumping a little bit?
I'll get there. I'll get there. Let's try and have a little quick one. Does no, because he won't be a top 50 receiver.
Think of like the top 3 receivers in the league.
So CD Lamb. I don't even know who plays up there this year. It's not Devontae Adams, I wouldn't say.
I just mean generally. Who do you think the best receivers in the league are?
CD Lamb, AJ Brown, and Devontae Adams.
Really? Oh, okay. I wouldn't have had that.
Amon Ra maybe scrapes in and replaces.
Really? I think you're forgetting one that is on this list. The chat he could really do with you.
Julio Jones. He must be on a team still. He can't not be a free agent.
B-Dog, I thought you'd struggle after like 3. Right, so I'll give you the clue. Because that was the clue. 3 of the players, their first and last initials are J.
Oh, Justin Jefferson.
Hey, there we go.
Not Jamar Chase. Not.
San Francisco and the Cleveland Browns.
Juwan Jennings is a top 50.
Jawan Jennings is in the top
What?
50. Yeah.
That's bullshit.
He's actually number 2 in terms of these ones.
That's mental.
He had them like 3 Raj games. Can I remember? He had like 3 Raj games.
Right,
like...
just because he has 3 average games doesn't mean he should be up in the top 50.
Well, hey, the stats online, mate. Get onto ESPN. I don't know, man.
Juwan Jennings, Justin Jefferson, and
Cleveland Browns.
Cleveland Browns is a wide receiver.
Yeah. first year as a Cleveland Brown.
He's a top 50.
He is, which I don't really know how, but this is just the way it was, mate.
It's not Tillman. It's not Donovan People-Jones. It's fucking Jerry Judy.
Jerry Judy, right there, your J1's out the way. Right, your last two. One plays for my New England Patriots and one plays for.
That's a goddamn lie. There's no top 50 receiver that plays for the New England Patriots.
He was in the top 50. He was in the top 50.
Hunter Henry.
I don't.
Hunter Henry.
He's not a receiver, is it?
Oh,
Look, his stats. I don't know how he's there either, mate. But he was there, so I'm taking it.
it's not Thornton, is it?
Nope. Oh, that's a good one though. I believe it also has to sound the same. So
It has to sound the same.
yeah. So Thornton and Taekwondo.
No, it just has to be the same
No,
letter.
no. Well, all of these sound and.
Okay,
spells.
okay. Oh,
So,
God.
New England Patriots and Las Vegas Raider.
The bloody Raiders. Who's even on the Raiders these days? Trey Tucker?
Trey Tucker, good
Trey
job. That was
Tucker.
number 5 on the list. Now you're just missing the Patriots.
Oh, DJ, you
DJ
son of a bitch.
Saved your ass there, really.
It's Pop Douglas, actually, so
Well,
I want that stricken from the
I'm
record.
sure by birth it wasn't Bob, but DJ, great shout to Mario Douglas. Absolutely right. B-Dog, I'm with you. I don't particularly know how he's in the top 50 there. I think he's got like 400 yards this season.
Jesus.
Maybe less.
Fuming.
But
Absolutely fuming.
yeah, I thought you would get to 3 and then kind of struggle a bit.
No, because I think it's been hard to judge who's been a good receiver this year.
And you only know guys from like the 70s.
That's true, you know. Fucking where's Welker?
Well, yeah, I know, man. Julian Gentleman, man.
Oh, that's awful. That is absolutely shite.
Mandy Moss.
You're ruining it now. Stop it.
That's what we do, baby. We ruin the NFL. Right.
Grob Gronkowski.
How the fuck is that any different?
Because I've said it.
Oh, stick that on a pound for the.
Oh God, yeah, we've got to put a pound in the pot.
Yeah, that's a pound in the pot. I was going to bring a pen and a piece of paper as well. Right, that's one F-bomb. Pound in the pot.
Pound in the pot, one F-bomb.
Right. Would you like to get on some studs and duds, B-Dog?
Yeah, we'll jump into it.
Yeah, right. You going first or am I going first?
Is your phone going to last if I go first?
Well, I hope so, because we've got screenshot stats afterwards.
Oh
So
God.
we're doing predictors, which we might have to just do on your phone.
Right, okay, then let's go with you. Let's start with you.
Right. So this week I am doing the studs and duds of the NFC. You're doing AFC.
Yep.
Which broke my heart because we were class this week and I couldn't even pick us on studs. So you better have us. Right. Studs. Stud number 1, or third in rank. I've got Chuba Hubbard, or Chuba Hubbard.
Chuba Hubbard.
Yep. 28 carries for 153 yards and a touchdown and 16 receiving yards.
Yeah, he went off a little bit,
It was a
didn't
career high, and I watched that game because it was like 2 o'clock in the afternoon for us.
he? Yeah, it was.
2 crap teams, but he ran all over
Hey,
the Giants.
They're on the same level, right? So you know it's a good game.
That's what I said to him. I was like, this is either going to be like 3-all or like 43-all.
Yeah.
It was all right. It wasn't a
17.
terrible game. Neither team wanted to win.
Yeah.
some reason.
My favourite, Danny Dimes, just didn't want to play.
So they didn't want to, mate. He just can't. He just can't play.
Would you say that Danny Dimes is a top 32 quarterback in the league?
No,
He's the starter for the
I
Giants.
genuinely wouldn't. Would you?
Well, you only get to see 32 players, don't you? Quarterbacks. So.
Yeah, I know, but I reckon.
Would you say he's better than Bryce Young?
No,
Damn.
no. Have you not seen him the last? Bryce Young, since he's come back in the team, has been decent.
Yeah,
He's been really
but you
good.
got to think you're not all judging it over the last 2 weeks. You're judging it over the start, the whole season.
Yeah, I know.
It's 10
Daniel
weeks.
Jones has been shit for like 6 years.
Leave the poor boy alone.
I think Bryce Young's only been bad because last year was his rookie. No, year before was his rookie year.
Leave him alone.
No, it was last year.
Yeah,
Last year was his rookie
it's
year.
only his second year now.
Yeah, so give the guy a break, man. His size came in because I peer pressured him into when the fuck are you actually going to catch our podcast live.
Yeah, he's probably bored at home.
So we'll get onto that a little bit later, mate.
He was going to be on my studs list.
No, he was not, you liar. Stud number 2, kind of just a personal reason.
Okay.
I got Ricky Pearsall.
Okay.
Yeah. comes back literally after getting shot. First touchdown this weekend.
Yeah, so
Yeah, 4 for 6, 73 yards, 3 first down conversions he had, so he was a chain mover. First touchdown in the league. You got to be pleased for the guy. Got shot, literally.
yeah,
Yeah.
and he still came back before Christian McCaffrey.
He did. Jesus Christ. Did you know Taysom Hill almost has as many rushing touchdowns as Christian McCaffrey does?
Yeah, but he's also 7 years older.
Yes, but he's also a tight end or quarterback.
Yeah, he's a utility man.
Not bad for the guy that everyone's got first overall on a fantasy team.
Yeah, but you got to feel bad for those people that on fantasy that picked him and then was like, oh, he's out for 10 weeks.
Yeah, he just should never have been picked. Right, and stud number 1, I've got Kyler Murray. Did you have him
Yeah,
last week?
cards.
Did you have him last week or did I?
I think I maybe had him a few weeks ago.
Yeah, so we spoke about how Kyler Murray's yards are always on the ground and kind of he's less a quarterback and more just like an extension of the running game. And we said it's good how he's started to throw the ball and stand in the pocket. And
But
get
now he's
there.
got a receiver.
Well, last weekend, 22 for 24, 266 yards, which is 91.7% pass completion. 1 throwing touchdown, 3 rushes for 21 yards, and 2 rushing touchdowns. I mean, you can't argue with that.
No, I love the guy.
That's looking after the ball if I've ever seen it. Stud number 1 of the week, little boy Kyler Murray. Can't argue with that, B-Dog.
And me and him are pretty much the same height.
No, you're not.
He's only 5'10".
I'm not even taking the piss. I thought he was smaller than you.
I wish.
He looks tiny on
Yeah, that's because everyone who plays in the NFL on the line is 6'7".
That's true.
They've basically got a foot on him.
We went to London and we were outside the hotel and Ramondre Stevenson came down to like the check-in desk.
He's smaller than you.
Ramondre Stevenson, oh, he fucking isn't.
He's only like
Sorry, another pound.
Oh, no. We've only just started this.
He isn't because
He's only 6 foot.
Oh no, but he's massive.
Right, it might be 6 foot wide as well as tall.
No, he looks huge. I was like, oh my god, look at the size of Ramondre. Because on telly, the sizes don't translate to real life.
Because everyone looks like an athlete.
Yeah, it was crazy. His calves were like the size of my head. It was nuts. Right. AFC Stud Speed, I'll take it away.
Studs this week, I'm going to go with number 3, starting at the bottom of the studs. I've got Lamar Jackson.
Starting at the bottom of the studs. Starting at the bottom of the studs.
I've got Lamar. I've got Lamar Jackson, 25 for 33, 290 yards, 4 passing touchdowns, 7 rushes for 33 yards and a 2-point conversion to beat the Bengals 35-34. Yeah. He is balling out. You know, Derrick Henry didn't have his best game, but I think he still scored in
You're just
every...
dying to dig in at Derrick Henry when...
Look, right, the man watched the podcast, saw that I said he wasn't going to get 1,000 rushing yards and said, hold my beer.
Yeah, I'm sure that's exactly.
And I even had him in my fantasy team as well, and I was still like, I don't think he's going to get 1,000 rushing yards in this Ravens offense. They're all going to go on Derrick and forget Lamar, and the passing game's going to be unbelievable. And then Derrick Henry decided to run for 150 yards against the Cowboys and hasn't stopped since. But yeah, Lamar again balled out, showing why he's a 2-time MVP.
Is he going to be a 3-time MVP?
I don't think so this year.
Who is? I know we done this last week.
I can't remember who I said now last week off the top of my head. I think I came across as.
I'm sure you said Derrick Henry.
I might have said no. I wouldn't have said Burrow, would I?
I don't know who you said, mate. I can't remember.
No, neither can I.
Listen to you often, to be honest.
That's fine. I'm used to
Just
that.
when I'm editing clips afterwards.
And you realise that what the flip is he saying? No extra pounds in this pot.
You know what I do notice fairly often? Like the amount of times you're saying something and I've thought of something to say and I'm just waiting for you to shut up so I can say what I'm thinking of saying. And it's so fucking rude.
Craving the attention.
Sorry, that's £3.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Look at that always working. Look, it's totting up the...
Yeah, that's because we've told them that whoever wins the quiz wins the prize, and the money that we get from saying the F-bombs buys them the prize.
That is true.
This man wants a free jersey.
We may as well plug it while we're here.
Yeah.
Week of the Pro Bowl, so week before the Super Bowl, we are going to be having a live quiz. Anyone's welcome to join. Completely free to join. It's going to be on, what's the name of the thing again?
Kahoot,
Kahoot. It's going to be on Kahoot. B-Dog.
not Kazoo.
Hey, you got us there. That's all that matters. It's going to be on Kahoot. Everyone's free to join. Week before the Super Bowl, and like B-Dog rightly said, the prize of the F-bomb jar, the total of the F-bomb jar is going to be the prize.
Well, Matt must be a bit desperate for money right now.
Who gets the prize? I'll take £3. Matt, you better start doing some homework, mate.
Yeah, I think we'll try and do it where I do half the questions, Kev does half the questions, so we get some old-fashioned stuff in there as
That
well.
sounds good to me. Yeah, that sounds good to me. We'll put it together.
Because
together.
we'll have a quiz that's half Patriots questions probably.
Oh, well, on the contrary, mate, I used to write pub quizzes every week. I'm mint at writing a quiz.
What number was Tom Brady when he won his last Super Bowl?
Who's your next stud? Get on with it.
I've got the Bills defense.
Oh,
They
yeah.
won 30-20, but the Bills defense, 3 interceptions, 4 sacks, 2 forced fumbles, 1 fumble recovery, and a TD
Yeah,
to help them win because they were struggling a little bit. The Bills, obviously, Cooper's out at the moment. He's missed the last 2 games. They've still got Shakir, Keon Coleman, Dalton Kincaid, Dawson Knox, James Cook. But you can tell they haven't had like a big number 1 receiver still. They're still struggling for that a little bit. But I think the defense massively helps them out.
I mean, yeah, fair enough. Can't argue with that.
Yep.
Cannot argue with that at all.
And I think most people know who watch football know who the number 1 stud in the AFC is going to be.
The New England Patriots defense.
It's Jamar Chase.
You're a liar.
I'm sorry, Jamar Chase went 11 receptions on 17 attempts for 264 yards and 3 TDs.
He dropped 6 balls.
Right? How many interceptions compared to touchdowns did Drake May throw last week? 1 for 1.
It's his first year in the league, man. He's turned the whole franchise around, man. Leave him alone. No,
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah, Jamar Chase
Balled out.
balled out. I mean, there was some sketchy looking, kind of trying to be tackles made that was trying to get him, to be fair, when he ran one across the middle of the field and he bumped off 3 people and then ran it all the way. But I think he's really trying to prove that he's number 1 wide receiver because he wants a big payday.
I know, that's what I mean about him. He just lets himself down because he's such a knob. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's just a dick. That's the problem.
I know you think that. You really hate him.
I only give him it just because he's a massive arsehole.
Right, go on for your duds.
My duds. All right, let's go. Mine are going to be more like... I'm going to be more honest with mine than B-Dog was, obviously, because he's got an agenda.
Because I didn't pick the Patriots.
My dud number 1 with a special mention.
Okay.
Right. So a special mention is Jake Moody
Mm.
for the same reason as I'm picking Younghoe Koo. All right. So both missed 3 field goals. Jake Moody just happened to kick a clutch walk-off field goal to win the game. Right. So Younghoe Koo was 1 for 4 in field goals. He was 1 for 1 on field goals short than 29 yards. He then also missed a field goal from 30 to 39 yards, 40 to 49, and 1 from over 50.
Yeah. Oh, Matt's asked a question there. Is it just F-bombs or we...
It's just F-bombs.
Yeah.
They're probably C-bombs as well, I reckon.
I think if we get 2 C-bombs, then we're
£2 in.
2 quid in.
Yeah, £2 in for a
Because
C-bomb.
that's pulling some out of nowhere there, innit? Yeah.
Yeah. I was tempted to do with them. It's not even worth it. Right. Yeah, Younghoe Koo, kicker for the Falcons. My number 2 is Jared Goff.
Right.
Yes, they pulled the win out. Don't get us wrong, they did. They turned it around. He was 15 for 30, which for the mathematicians in the room, he's 50%. 240 yards and 2 touchdowns, which is great. Decent stat line. He also threw 5 picks, which is a record from like 1973 or something for the Lions. Something crazy like that. The 5 picks in this game more than doubled his tally for the season.
Yep.
He had 4 picks before this weekend and then threw 5 in one game, which is yikes. They just got lucky that they somehow
Hey, look, everyone has a bad game.
managed to come out with a win. I think that was another walk-off field goal, wasn't it?
From Bates, I think
Yeah,
so.
I think it was. Yeah. And as Si rightly said, dud number 1, Caleb Williams.
Nah.
B-Dog. Did you watch? Oh, Jesus Christ. Because a lot of people are going to say, oh, bitch, by the way, I was so close last
Call me
week.
bitch.
No,
I think.
babe.
Oh.
No. What? Last week, I said, will be the reason that Matt Eberflus gets fired.
Right. Okay.
I was so close to fire the offensive
Yeah.
coordinator. Yeah, but a lot of people say, oh, it's the offensive coordinator. No, it isn't. He had 3 or 4 just flat routes from the running back
For Swift.
that he missed by like 5 yards. And you're like, what is that? He was so bad. His stat line, 16 for 30, 120 yards, which is just over 53%, and 2 carries for 15 yards. His offense scored 3 points. Awful.
So he played better than Jared Goff.
No, but no, I watched him, and he was bad. He was bad.
Yeah, I know. I was just like
He
pulling
was-
your strings.
He was bad, mate. He was bad. Because the thing is, like I said, a lot of people say, "Oh, it's not him; it's the coaching." No, it's him. And I get it. You want your number 1 overall, like highest rookie to come out of the class for however long to be class straight away, and it's boring because we've said it a million times now. We said it from the start. He's the most set up to fail.
Yeah, I know, but it's also the like we keep saying, the NFL has a QB development problem
Yeah,
right now.
because they throw them in.
They throw them in after a college offense against a college defense. There's no learning how to look at, because a lot of college teams, yeah, they might play a Tampa 2, or they might play man coverage, 1 single cover, 1 safety, and occasionally play a cover 3. But when you're watching it in the NFL, like, there's so much pressure, and linebackers are able to get downfield quicker, and so are
Yeah.
cornerbacks, and it's because they're the best of the best making it into the NFL. They know what most quarterbacks are going to do, so you
Yeah.
can't rely on legs and throwing on the move and thinking this is going to be open.
It's a really good point, B-Dog. One thing you missed as well, the only thing you missed, is no one plays a pro-style offense.
No, it's
So
not
the
really.
defenses you're seeing in the NFL are a lot quicker than college. But in college, no one plays a pro-style offense.
Not really. No, they
So
they
the
try
way
to,
they
but
have to play once they get to the NFL, they don't have a clue what they're doing. And you kind of see it with I think the main example of it is Zach Wilson the year
yeah,
before last.
BYU.
I mean, one of the hottest prospects coming out. They threw him in, and Jesus Christ, that boy could not read a defense.
No, I think depending on how the Cowboys get on in the draft, I think there's a potential of us taking a quarterback this year.
Yeah,
I
you
think
just paid tax off.
yeah, but I think if we take, say, if someone
Do a
comes in,
Jordan Love.
sort of thing, yeah, if you're taking a 21, 22-year-old to sit behind Dak for 2-3 years, come into the league at 24, 25, you'll get a
Hey.
decade out of him when he's sat and learned. There's players coming into this draft. There's plenty of QBs.
Yeah.
Shador Sanders, Cam Ward, Jalen Milrow. No, I think Jackson Dart at Ole Miss as well. He's looking at coming in. You know, there's some good, and then there's the oh goodness me, it's not Georgia Tech. Who's he play for? Diego P. Is it P3? I can't remember.
I'm a college from January guy, mate. I research for the draft, and that's about it.
Yeah, but no, yeah, I think there's plenty of good QBs coming in, but they say that they're saying that Cam Ward at Miami, they just had their first loss last weekend, I believe, because they were 8-0, and they were saying, and you watch some of his throws to the sideline, they're NFL caliber.
Ah, right, okay.
A lot of people
And
are
what's
big
the
in
guy's
it.
name?
Cam Ward,
Come on. Ooh, okay. Right, well,
6'2", and looks very. Some people might say lazical in the pocket.
okay. Finally, B-Dog, on the back of your great point.
Yeah.
Tampa 1 and 2 for our beautiful viewers and listeners that don't quite know that level of the game yet. Tampa 1 and 2, what is it?
Well, Tampa 2 is 2 high safeties, and then you normally play a linebacker in a deep middle zone, and then 2 shallower linebackers, and then you've got 2 flat cornerbacks normally, and 4 pass rushing.
Okay.
Tampa 1, I assume you just mean a cover 1.
Well, you said Tampa 1 and 2.
No, I never said Tampa 1 and 2. I said cover
did.
1 and 2.
Okay, I run it No, yeah, fair enough.
Cowboys
Right,
used to run a
B-Dog.
Tampa 2 defense in the 2010s.
It's one of my least favourite things to run.
Tampa 2.
Madden.
Yeah, I don't mind the Tampa 2. Like,
Hate it. Absolutely hate it.
no.
Because the guys that absolutely spam corners, corner routes. On
Ah,
Madden
if you use the Tampa 2 correctly, it's the easiest way to pick off corners.
gets rinsed on Madden. Gets rinsed on Madden.
Doesn't know how to play. That's what it is.
Mum said, we don't have a clue what See, we're trying to educate.
Sorry, I
We're
went
just
too in depth.
confusing people
I
here.
took what this light, fun podcast is, and I turned it
Sorry,
into in depth.
I mean, I know. I mean, we've spoken about this privately, B-Dog. Our lane is just kind of dick around and talk about the NFL, and we get that there's guys out there that talk stats and educate and stuff like that, and we're not that. We'll just like have a few.
Yeah,
tinnies
sorry,
and
I got
talk
too
shit.
into it then. I had to change
But
it back to me the
I
persona.
thought we were doing like an educational, like we'll explain what you meant there, but it probably is quite heavy.
Facts with the nerdy football lads.
Oh, that would be a good little in the off season. Learn football.
I'm just coming up with the little tidbits here, aren't I?
Learn football with these idiots.
Yeah.
Matt, I got to revise. I haven't revised for 10 years. Well, you're going to have to revise if you want to win the £3 in the pot, mate.
That's what it is so far.
Yeah, right. B-Dog. Would you like to
My
get...
duds.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah, you duds. You duds. Fuck, we've
That's
cracked
another
on.
pound in the fucking
Oh,
pocket.
Sorry. We've cracked on forever. Get your duds out of the way. Come on.
Right, my duds. I'm going to start off. Number 3 duds is just the Jets in general. I think they were shite. I've got A-Rod mainly. 22 for 35, 151 yards, 1 fumble, no touchdowns at all in that game against the Cards.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of people say, sorry for the noise, worst game of his career.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. Like, it was pretty
It was
bad.
Rough, man. Rough. He was missing guys from like 5 yards away. Man.
Yeah, it was just shite, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Number 2, I've got Javonte Williams.
Go on. Go on.
1 carry for 1 yard, 2 receptions for 6 yards.
Yeah, do you know why?
No.
Because he's in my fantasy team.
It's always the way, isn't it? No, I think. Well, they're on about SD May, who they picked up from Notre Dame this year in the draft. He took over most of it, and it's looking like he's going to start taking on a bigger role there. Which you've got to feel sorry for Javonte Williams because he was injured last year, missed out on a lot of stuff, and then, come back into this year and he's not really had the same sort of because Bo Nix has taken
I was
over.
going to say they're feeling very passy.
Yeah, Sean
aren't they?
Sean Payton loves a passing offense. He loves an air raid.
Yeah.
But yeah, and my number 1 dud is the Jacksonville Jaguars offense.
Yeah, I mean that's completely fair.
Let me just get my little stats here. So they scored
Good-
7
sorry.
points.
His stats are post-it notes.
Hey, look right. You write them in your phone. I write them on notes.
We're professional, baby.
I can reuse these.
What, more than a phone?
Exactly.
Go on then.
So I've got the Jags offense. They scored 7 points in the first quarter, and that was it. They only had 56 rushing yards altogether in the game, and that was over 3 running backs. And Mac Jones is the sorriest quarterback the league has ever seen.
It's mismanaged. It's mismanaged.
14 for 22, 0 TDs, 2 interceptions, and 111 passing yards. In an offense that, under Trevor Lawrence, is actually, they might not have won games, but they've all, there's been a threat when they played against you in London.
Yeah.
So, but they literally were just like, hey, it's only Mac Jones,
Yeah, fair enough, man. Fair
who I'd say is worse than Danny Dimes.
You have just reminded me there, B-Dog. There is one thing that we forgot to mention,
What's that?
and I hope DJ's still in. DJ in the chat, if you're still there. We forgot to add our
Oh, yeah.
from a perspective of a guy that likes guys.
Yeah.
Sexy Quarterback Club additions. Yeah, because I was pissed. I've forgotten until now. But yeah, basically we were playing Madden last week with DJ. DJ likes men more than women. It's fair to say, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we said, oh DJ, we've got this segment on our podcast where we've got the Sexy Quarterback Club.
We do.
Who do you think's in it? We said, I bet you they're already in it. They weren't, were they?
No, there was a few.
The
There
words.
was a few choices.
It's interesting. Right, I sent you them as a reference.
Oh, DJ says I'm driving. Whoa! We're not
Oh.
going to cause an accident here, are we?
DJ, put your phone down. Right. Where? Right. Ah, for reference. DJ. Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, he did. He did like Jalen Hurts, didn't he?
He did. He did. I mean, you can see it. To be fair, I think this. I'll say no more.
Hey, look, the man's got his taste, you know.
I think, as a man of probably a similar ethnicity, I think it's fair to say.
I think. Do you know what it is? It's that. And as stupid as it sounds, it kind of reminds me of a shorter Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah. I think that's fair. I think that is completely fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. DJ also had Justin Herbert, but we already had him in there.
Yeah, we already had
Jimmy G, but he's not in the league.
Jimmy. No, he's on the Rams.
Oh, he's on the. Oh, we had this argument. Didn't
We had this
actually?
argument. Yeah. God,
Sorry again.
He was a 12-pack of beer.
I was
deep.
pissed
He
last week
doesn't-
we were playing Madden.
He doesn't remember where he was.
Yeah. Joe Shiesty, which is already in.
Just as Eminem though.
Not as Eminem. Tyler Bagent,
Yeah, Tyler Bagent, the backup for the
the
Bears.
Bears.
It's the long hair.
Being completely honest, I cannot remember what that guy looks like. I mean,
You didn't even do your research, did
I
you?
believe it. No, I'm just trusting my guy DJ. If you don't have faith in him, then that's on you. I've got faith in him. All right. Yeah, Tyler Bagent. Or
Yep.
Bagent, if you want to pronounce it that way, whichever way you like. I will have a look after this. Or
Bagent.
do us a favour in the chat, Google it for us, and tell us if it's sexy or not. Appreciate it. Derek Carr, which I think this one's questionable.
Yeah, when he was like torturing Buzz and Woody. Right.
you leave the Toy Story thing alone.
But no, you were. I don't know if you remember, but you were like, "It's the natural guy liner, isn't it?"
Oh yeah, I do remember that actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he
Yeah.
said, "It's the eyes. He's got nice blue eyes."
No, the guy liner. The guy liner. I said that to make me feel better because I won guy liner for the awards too. And finally, DJ had the red rifle, Andy Dalton, which I think
You're missing one as well up
He's
there.
already in there. Who did he have?
Do you not remember, Mr. Will Levis?
Oh, he did say Will Levis. I didn't put it in the chat. He did say Will Levis. He said something because I remember.
We won't get into it. We won't get into it.
It's
'Cause-
about his body type and something.
yes, it was about the same thing that Jerry Jones was comparing.
Oh yes, yes. I think we'll get away with it. I think penis length's fine to say. Apparently, he's a lucky guy. We'll say it. I think
Yeah.
that's fair. Will Levis is quite a lucky man. But yeah, DJ, appreciate your input on 60 Quarterback Club. From a perspective we can't give, which is
What do you mean? We gave our own perspective.
yeah, I know, but I think
DJ, say it.
I reckon DJ's perspective is probably worth more than ours.
Oh yeah,
I
100%.
think that's fair to say.
Yeah, that
isn't
is
it?
fair. You can't argue with that.
As two men very settled down and basic, well, I'm married and you're basically married to a woman. I think DJ's perspective, it's fair to say, is worth more than
Yeah,
ours.
that is true.
Yeah. Right. Are you ready? Oh, wait. I'll get you ready. Right. Are you ready for some screenshot stats?
Screenshot stats.
There we go, B-Dog. I love it. Because last week we had a little bit of a downer. We struggled to get through the screenshot. I had to edit it for TikTok. It was rough last week.
We'll fly through these, don't worry.
But we've smashed it this week, right? Screenshot stat number 1. Joe Burrow, right? Ranks among qualified QBs this season.
That was qualified.
Fucking leave me alone.
That's another pound in the pocket.
Oh, damn. Yeah, sorry.
We're gonna owe a tenner a week. This is gonna be like a
It's like a lottery.
This is gonna be a £150 prize by the end of the
Right.
Pro Bowl.
I'm just not allowed to drink beers anymore. Right, 267 yards passing per game.
Yeah.
Second in the NFL.
Yep. Behind only who?
Chino Smith?
Yeah.
We got it, baby. Yeah, we're not professional, but we know our stuff, man.
I think so. Anyway.
It makes you know your stuff, doesn't it, doing this?
Yeah.
Matt, again, loving screenshot stats. Love it.
And he's put £6.
Yeah, I know. Oh, God, he's the boss. He's been part of this for a day now, and he's the boss already.
This is filling up quickly. Yep.
It's crazy. Right, quickly, screenshot stats. Joe Burrow, 108.1 passer rating, which is third in the NFL. 27 team points per game, which is
Yeah.
sixth. Record 4 for 6, which is 21st. So it's the defense, which we knew, but it's an interesting little stat.
But then Trey Hendrickson's leading the league in sacks on the defense.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
Mental.
Crazy. What is going on with the Bengals? This one, I just took a picture of it popping up on the screen when I was watching the game.
I wonder if you can guess who it's about, guys.
Give you a little bit of time to guess, but you got it right. Drake May, right? Second quarterback with 200 plus passing and 90 plus rushing yards in a game this season, right? So obviously against the Bears, had 200 plus passing yards and 90 plus rushing yards. Who's the other quarterback, B-Dog?
In the league this year?
That's done it in a single game this season.
Lamar.
Lamar. Just to be clear, that wasn't against the Bears, it was against the Titans.
The Titans.
The Titans. Yeah, Titans. Yeah. Basically, he's like the best quarterback in the league. It's awesome.
Lamar, yeah.
Oh, Drake, man. It's gonna be May. Right, Lions. We're losing 23-7 in the second half. Lions quarterback Jared Goff threw 5 picks. Lions lost the time of possession battle. Lions were playing a first place team on the road. Lions won the game 26-23.
Yeah.
Crazy. Jared Goff, 4 picks in the first 9 weeks, 5 picks in the game against the Texans.
Nah, everyone's allowed a bad game.
Crazy. Sorry, my eyes are really crap, so I'm having to literally lift my phone to see it.
Old age, that's what it is.
Ah, yes, Travis Kelce has now tied the most receiving tight ends, receiving touchdowns by a tight end for the Kansas City Chiefs.
He's got the best receiving tight end in the history.
Tied with Tony Gonzalez. Christian Gonzalez against Bears wide receiver DJ Moore. Roma Dunze. Oh, sorry, Moore.
Moore.
It's Moore.
DJ Moore.
Yeah, Moore.
Moore.
DJ Moore. That just feels unnatural for me. But wide receivers, DJ Moore, Roma Dunze, and Keenan Allen. Total 4 targets, 1 catch allowed, 18 yards allowed. Stud.
Is he a stud, or is Caleb Williams just that bad?
No, he's been a stud against everyone he's played, mate. He locked Devante Adams down, man.
It's not that difficult these days, is it?
Everyone he's played is like he's had the number 1 wide receiver on every team and locked everyone down. He's been class.
You haven't played the Cowboys yet.
Yeah, but you don't have a quarterback.
Jerry Jones is going to be out there throwing dimes.
God almighty. Matt, I'm taking this too seriously. Good, because you have to, because we won't.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's good. Only 2 pairs of quarterbacks from different divisions have met 8 times in a 5-year span since the merger. The first 2, Tom Brady and Peyton Manning from 03 to 07.
Yep.
Second 2, Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes. Yeah.
Now, which one's which out of them, do you reckon? Is Mahomes the Brady in the situation?
I think Mahomes has to be the Brady, doesn't he? I think he has to be the Brady, purely for success. Because the thing is, as well, I seen a stat the other day that Josh Allen has beat Mahomes more times in regular season than Mahomes has beat Allen. But in the playoffs, he's 0-3.
Yeah, the important games.
Yeah.
It happens.
It does. Right, the Jags could become the first team in the common draft era to select first overall 3 times in a 5-year span. In 21, they took Trevor Lawrence, sexy quarterback club.
23, they took Trayvon Walker.
22,
Was it 22?
Unlucky, but they did. Yep, and potentially this year they could be first. I don't think they will be. For what it's worth, I don't think they'll be first overall.
I reckon they will. I reckon it'll be first, and then it'll be the Patriots again, and the Patriots will end up drafting a running back.
Have you lost your mind?
I think the Giants will have a better record
Literally
than you.
everything you just said was wrong.
Yeah, I know.
That is crazy.
I reckon the Giants have a better record than you this year, though.
I smell a little bet coming on, you know, a B-Dog. Oh, tenner for the prize fund.
Oh, I thought we were going to do it like Gary Lineker. We'll do this in our underwear.
Underwear and tenner for the prize fund.
No, we'll just do the tenner. I don't want to get my man titties out.
Yeah, we've got tenner for the prize fund quiz.
This shake is going on a very long time.
Well, it normally takes longer. Yeah, we'll have a better record than Giants will.
No, I don't think so.
No, we will. This is not a thing. This is not a thing. Right. Sticking on Mahomes and Allen. QB rating. Allen 100.2. Mahomes 90.4. Passing yards. Allen wins as well. Touchdowns 17-12. Picks 4-9. Basically, Allen's better in every start, which isn't a surprise because Mahomes has been very, very average on it.
This season, it's been it's been interesting.
Yeah. DJ, I have my own screenshot stats. The Vikings became the first team since 2006 to win a game where they had 3 turnovers and scored no touchdowns. Previous teams were 0-147. Holy shit! He's better at my segment than I am.
And this is his first day.
This is crazy. What the hell? What the
Giving
hell?
you no more money.
Oh, DJ, appreciate it, man. That's
Yeah.
nuts.
3 field goals there.
First team since 2006 to win a game where they had 3 turnovers and score no touchdowns.
Yeah, they have 4 field goals.
That's nuts. Hey, fair. Hey, DJ, we appreciate you, man. That's outrageous. I started reading that and I thought, I've got this stat. And then as I read on, I was like, I haven't. Oh, this one's for you, B-Dog.
Did he fully say the word, Matthew? And yes, I'm using your biblical name.
I did not.
I will use your biblical name.
Did not. He's just trying to get money off us.
He is. I know.
I mean, it's fair. He doesn't get a wage. Right, Cowboys at home, B-Dog. Last 5 games entering the 4th quarter. Losing 41-16, losing 41-19, losing 28-6, losing 37-9, losing 28-6.
Yep.
Use a shit. Maybe we should bet on who's going to have the better record, the Patriots or the Cowboys.
I'd take the Patriots.
You think you're going to come bottom of your division then? Because
Because
automatically by insinuating that the Giants are going to have a better record than the Patriots, but the Patriots are going to have a better record than the Cowboys, which means the Eagles and the
Commanders
are going to have a better record anyways, and then you think the Giants are going to have a better record than the Cowboys, if that made any sense to anybody.
Yeah, I mean, I can see it, to be fair. Dak isn't coming back for the season. I think we've got quite a few key players out, and yeah, we've just got Parsons back and Diggs, but
I think it's a fair strata. Like, get the picks. You're not going to do anything.
yeah, we'll get the number 1 overall pick, trade back to number 5, and
get a
another.
shitload of picks.
Yeah,
Get Carolina to give you everything, like they did for
we'll take Bryce Young.
Young. I would take it.
No, I wouldn't take Bryce.
I would. Not for a first. Don't get us wrong. Not for a first. Don't get us wrong.
Well, it's the Cowboys, isn't it? We'll trade him for a We'll give a second for him.
Yeah.
We'll overbid like we always do, and then trade him away in 4 years' time for a
but
packet of
it's
crisps.
not Jonathan Mingo.
Yeah, for a 4th.
Right. Most offensive touchdowns prior to turning 30 all time. Peyton Manning 253. Dan Marino 250. 1 Super Bowl ring. Patrick Mahomes 244. And Josh Allen 242. Not bad, is it? Decent standard.
He never won a Super Bowl ring.
Yes,
This
I
will,
know,
this
it's
will,
the- it's
this
the-
will
it's-
forever be.
It's the running joke. That's
Yeah, I know
it's
it
the
is.
foundation.
I know it is, but every
of
time I
what we'll
hear
build
it,
on.
every time I hear it, I'm always like, but he didn't.
Yeah, that's the bit.
Yeah, I know
That's
it's the
the
bit.
whole
I know
bit.
it's the bit, but I'm still like.
Yeah, good, because if you didn't do that, people would just think that we thought that you did.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's good. We stick to the bit.
I look
Right.
like I've gone crazy now.
Well, Josh Allen's record versus Pat Mahomes. Here we go. Regular season 3-1, playoffs 0-3. Draft order as it stands: Jags, Giants, Browns, Titans, Raiders, Patriots, Panthers, Jets, Saints, Dolphins.
Bloody hell, we're not even in the top 10 now.
You're gonna have to start tanking, boy.
I know.
Oh, this is a good one. Right. Kurt Warner and Marshall Falk, the only teammates in NFL history to win MVP and Offensive Player of the Year in the same season, both in 1991 and 2001. Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry are both favourites for the awards.
Yeah, I reckon it's gonna happen.
Yeah, I agree. I completely agree with you.
Yeah.
Mum, have Brandon and Matthew told you how they became friends? B-Dog, go and take it away while I go for it. A little way.
Again, he's going for that. You're gonna leave for the story.
What are you for the story?
We met when we were 2 years old at play school, and then we met again in high school, and then we became friends. And I'll be honest with you, that's as simple as it is. Can't get much more simpler. And then we've been best pals ever since. You should hear the stream behind me. It's like a fire hose. I don't think he's very healthy. He's left the doors open. It's worrying. Matt, we've been through this, right? I'm sure you kicked me in the testicles, and you're sure I kicked you in the testicles, and neither of us can remember which one was right.
See? I heard the story. Am I alright to start?
Yeah, of course you can. Yeah, we're finished. We're finished.
If you sort of keep talking about testicles.
Only on days that end with Y.
Okay, fair enough. Right. Caleb Williams. 23 straight possessions without a touchdown for the Chicago Bears offense.
Matt, you beat me so much. This is not a 1950s household. I have war wounds.
Pictures in the Discord, or it doesn't count. Right. So the Chiefs obviously undefeated this season.
Yeah.
Right. Tom Brady's first 10 games in the unbeaten 2007 season before the Super Bowl for the Patriots. 3,059 passing yards, 74.3% completion, 38 touchdowns, 4 picks. Mahomes this year, only 2,208 passing yards, 69.5 completion percentage, 12 touchdowns, and 9 picks. He's going to be one of the best of all times, and he is one of the best of all times, but he's never going to be the best of all time.
Oh, interesting.
He's not. Oh, this one.
Why have we got a shirtless picture of Dan Campbell?
Yeah, it's not shirtless. I had to get it on my phone and then screenshot it for it to be a screenshot start. Right. They are the first team since 1970 to throw 5 picks, trail by 15 points, and still come back to win the game.
That's the Lions, by the way, guys. They didn't say that part.
Oh, yeah, sorry, because you said Dan Campbell. I just assumed everyone knew what about.
No, you
Yeah,
said...
sorry, that's the Detroit Lions. Right. Last season, only 50% of the division leaders entering Week 11 went on to win the division. So last year, at this point, Ravens, Chiefs, Lions, Niners, Saints, Eagles, Jags, Dolphins all led the division. Only the Ravens, Chiefs, Lions, and Niners ended up winning the division.
They did.
And that's a screenshot of you.
That's a screenshot of me looking like a happy Asian man.
But that concludes
Screenshot stats.
I'll let you take it, B-Dog. I'll let you take it.
Steal my shiz.
No, I was just going to say that concludes screenshot stats, but do you know what? I fucking...
Oh my god, that's another pound for no reason. We're going to be poor.
well,
We've got to start charging these subscribers, eh?
because really, like, £7 between us is only like $3.50
Yeah,
each.
but don't forget, we've still got another 10 weeks of this. And £7 a week, 70 quid.
It's a decent price. It's only £35 each. It's a small price for the support.
Of course it is. I'm made of money now these days.
I'll be better next week. Right, should we get some picking some teams?
Yes, go on.
Should we get it on your phone?
No, I believe your phone will. You're on 13%.
Yeah, I know.
You think your phone's going to die in 25 minutes?
Probably. Right, let's go. Right.
Your phone's bigger than mine anyway.
Send Pickham. Starting off with the commies against the Eagles.
Philly.
Really? Is this because you've lost faith in the commies?
No, not at all. I just think Philly are gonna win this one. I think Saquon had a bit of a bad game last week, so he's gonna bounce back hard. I think the Commanders' weak points are sometimes the cornerbacks.
All right. Yeah,
I think Saquon running out wide with an aging Bobby Wagner at middle linebacker might work in his favour.
Fair enough. I'm going to completely disagree with you and think that the commies after it. Not fantastic game last week. I think they bounced back big time.
I want the Commanders to win, but I just think it's the Eagles that are going to win.
Oh, of course, divisional game, right? No, it's basically for first in the division. What's the record? 7-3 against 7-2.
Yep.
It's basically for first place.
It is. It is.
Yeah, I'm going to go commies. Right, the Green Bay Packers against the Chicago Bears.
I'm going to go for the Cheeseheads.
Yeah, gotta be Cheeseheads on it. The Bears stink, man. It's only a matter of time because sacking the offensive coordinator. That's
Hey,
not
that's a good point, though. You know, whenever a coach gets sacked, they always have a bounce back win.
no, they don't want to play for the head coach, mate. That's the problem. You're not seeing DJ Moore. He does not want to play. Well, he doesn't want to play for Caleb for one. He has to put Bajan in.
That was a few weeks ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, doesn't want to play for him, and doesn't like Matt Eberflus either.
No, he doesn't.
I think his time's numbered, man. I think the Packers as well.
Oh, crack the old back.
Yeah, the Jacksonville Jags against the Detroit Lions.
I think the Lions. As long as Sucky Jones is in right, I think the Lions should win the game. And the worst part is you agree.
Yeah, I was trying to think of a way to say that, like, I disagree.
But you don't.
I don't.
You know, Mac Jones is.
The worst thing is with Mac Jones, right? Is if he got drafted to like the Niners, say, instead of us, he would be Brock Purdy now.
No,
He would.
he never had the arm strength.
Purdy's not going to amazing arm.
No, but I'd say he's got a stronger arm than Mac Jones.
I don't believe he has it. I don't believe
The only thing I've ever seen Mac Jones do in his career was gritty in a Pro Bowl, and that's it.
No, I think they're about the same. What I will say is Purdy's slightly more mobile than Mac is,
Yeah.
but I think they're about the same thing. I mean, yes, Mac was drafted 15th overall, and Purdy was whatever.
257.
Yeah, whatever Mr. Irrelevant is. But yeah, I think if Mac had a better start, he'd be in the league now still, and I think it'd be a fairly decent quarterback still, which is a shame. But I agree with you, B-Dog. It's got to be Detroit. The Jags. There's no way in a million years. There's absolutely no way in a million years they win that game.
Jags sucks with an X.
Yeah, the Vegas Raiders against the Miami Dolphins.
I'm gonna go with the Finns.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a crapshoot, but I think the Finns have got more about them than the Raiders do.
I don't even think it's going to be a crapshoot. I think the Dolphins, they've got the quarterback back. They've got all that kind of firepower on offense. I think they're starting to run together a couple of games now. I think this is their little push. Unfortunately for me, I think they're going to be completely fine from now on, and I think they'll be fine against the Raiders. I think they'll win comfortably. I think.
Aye.
The LA Rams against the New England Patriots.
Rams.
Oh, tell you what though, you thought about it, B-Dog.
Yeah, I was more thinking by how many points.
Don't you lie to me? What were you thinking of, really?
I was honestly thinking like how many points am I gonna go? Is it gonna be a blowout? Is it gonna be close?
What conclusion did you come to?
30-20 to the Rams.
I think that's fair enough. I believe we'll be better defensively.
Yes.
I think last week we were absolutely outstanding, and I hope that the guys kind of have found that ingredient to like, yes, this is it. This is what we're missing, and they stick with it.
Yeah.
If we can do that and get a bit of offense going as well, there's no way, there's no reason why we can't get something out of the game.
Aye.
Realistically, I think the Rams probably by 3 or 7, but I'm going to pick the Patriots because how can you not?
Wow, that is not a betting man right there, is it?
How can you not? How can you not pick your own team?
I've done that quite a few times this year, I'll be honest.
No, can't. The Rams by 3 or 7.
And that's why I'm leading in our little pick thing.
It's why I'm not. I'm picking my pass, but probably the Rams by 1 score.
Yeah.
Cleveland Browns against the no Saints.
That was absolutely terrible.
It's just 'cause it says no there. I was like, yeah, they are pretty no, to be fair.
The
The New
Browns.
Orleans Saints,
I'm going with the Browns.
this is like what a crapshoot this game.
Famous Jameis.
Yeah, I know, but I backed him last week. He's dross.
Look, right, he had 2 good games, 1 bad game, so we settled for another good game.
That is true. That is the rule that we said, isn't it? Yeah.
Job
Thing
must
is,
be
the Saints aren't a good team, but they are better with Derek Carr.
That's true.
And
For MVS went off, didn't
he
he?
is in the
I'm
60
surprised you did not have MVS in your studs.
I mean,
3
yeah,
catches for 102 yards and 2 tutties.
my studs were stacked this week, man. What can you say? You got to go with the sexy quarterback club. Quarterback.
No, I'm going famous Jameis.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I think I agree with you. We've said it a million times. Famous Jameis is either absolutely class or absolutely awful. Doesn't particularly need to be either. If he's in the middle of the line, I think he'll be completely fine. To be honest, B-Dog.
Yeah.
Right, the Indianapolis Colts. Breaking news, B-Dog. If you didn't hear this.
The man who feels how I feel is playing.
Yes, CB Richardson
Yeah.
back in. What do you think of that? What do you make of that call?
I think it's probably right. I think he's let him sit for a few weeks and he's just thought, not sponsored by Desperados. He's just thought that, not sponsored by Desperados.
Oh shit, it's not even fucking.
Not sponsored by Desperados.
There you go.
I just think, he's had a few weeks to wake himself up, and I think he'll come back and he'll be all right against the Jets.
I don't think he's ready yet.
I think he'll play better against the Jets than most people give him guarantee for.
I can remember at the start of the season when we were talking about division predictions. We spoke about Anthony Richardson, and we said what we've seen is look decent.
Yeah.
And I believe you said, but we've not seen a lot of him.
Yeah.
Because obviously last year, his first year, got injured.
After week 4.
Not seen a lot. I think this year we've seen kind of everything we need to see. He's not ready.
I think he'll do a bit better, but I think after this year, it might be worth going out there and trying to pick up another veteran that isn't 40 years old.
I just think, realistically, are the Colts making the playoffs?
No.
Doing anything? Play Flacco, let Richardson sit, and then at the start of next year, go right. This is our guy, and bring him out and just play him.
Well, but then you also have the controversy of letting Drake May play.
Yeah, no, no, it's exactly the same thing. Yeah, no, and I'm prepared to say now that Drake's probably the way he is now because of him sitting.
Okay.
Because we said it before, I'm one of these guys that sits and watches training camp and stuff like that, and a lot of, I mean, don't get us wrong, there is still a few you like wavy through that too, and like the feet was a big thing.
Yeah.
Drake May now is a better NFL quarterback than he was
When he came into the league. Yeah.
And no, fair enough, I was wrong.
Yeah. Do you know what we've also forgot, Kev, and we've done this the last 3 weeks?
Where we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't remember until now. Right, so because it's fairly obvious where we're at. Charlotte didn't even remind us this week. Because it's fairly obvious where we're at, B-Dog, who plays here?
Is it the...
That looks sick to be fair.
Is it the Orange GGs?
It is the Denver Broncos, right? But what is the name of the stadium?
Mile High.
And what is the name of the field?
The grass field.
Oh, close. We're live from Empower at Mile High Stadium.
Power.
Apparently so. Yeah. I didn't know it was there. I knew it was Mile High. But,
Yeah, because Colorado Air, isn't it?
yeah. Yeah.
It's the Mile High Club. That's where it's founded.
Yeah. We'll be joining that as soon as we press leave. Mile High, baby.
Gotta do back to back.
Definitely not just in my kitchen.
We're gonna do a Dutch rudder.
Right. So Colts or Jets, B-Dog?
Colts.
I'm going Jets. Don't get us wrong, I take no pleasure in that at all, and they stink as well. They are just rotten to the core. Do you know, like, it's just like I don't know if this is like a really bad thing to say, I don't think it is. if Cancer was a football team,
Jesus
I
Christ.
don't think that's offensive to anyone. If Cancer was a football team, it would be the Jets. Like it just like is debilitating and like, you know, I think that's fine. The Jets are like a cancer. I don't think that's bad. I don't think that's bad.
Okay.
Right, the Baltimore Ravens against the Pittsburgh Steelers.
I'm going to go Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they were good last week. Russ looks like danger Russ again for some reason.
I know. I believe it's going to be the Pittsburgh Steelers beating the Ravens.
Sorry if we're boring you, mate.
Oh, no, I got something in my eye then when I rubbed it.
Was it sleep?
It was depression.
Was it your eye mask? Sorry, you got something in my eye.
I had to sleep with a pillow over my face. I've got an eye patch soon.
You going Pittsburgh?
Yep, Pittsburgh Steelers. You know you want to do the same.
Mum, perimenopausal Jets. That sounds rough. Obviously, as males, I don't think we can comment on that too much. But it
No.
sounds rough, so it's probably about right. Yeah.
Good old Karen Rodgers probably is going through that.
Karen Rodgers is definitely menopausal, man. Oh my god, yeah. No, this is a rough one because Pittsburgh are good, and they look like, well, sorry, at least last week they looked like
A football team.
holy crap, this is a genuine football team, but the Ravens can't really afford to keep losing games.
No, I know they can't, which is why I think that they're going to go out there and the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to capitalise on some stuff. Think about that. TJ Watt, Alex Highsmith,
It's a
Cam
big
Hayward.
rivalry game, this, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the same division.
Yeah.
AFC West, is it?
No, North. This
Is it North?
Yeah, North. And I believe it's the AFC.
Well, yeah, it's the AFC. It's the Ravens and the Steelers.
Yeah. Yeah. Ravens, Steelers, Bengals, Browns.
It's a lot of B's.
Yeah. No, I'm going Ravens, mate. I think they've got too much. Don't get us wrong. Pittsburgh have got it going on at the minute. But I think Dangerous Wilson isn't actually
Yeah,
dangerous.
but that's the problem,
It's
isn't it?
just
Though
Russ.
the Ravens are like Stacey's mum right now.
They've got it going on.
Yeah,
Right.
but the Pittsburgh Steelers are like
The guy out of Stacey's ball.
Papa Roach. But
The pretty fly for... No, that's
the offspring. Yeah. No, they're more like Papa Roach cut my life into pieces right now.
Ah, yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Trying to think of a cool song really fast, but I can't now. That should be a segment where we describe a team as a
No,
song.
we can't keep that in
We
segments.
describe a team as a song every week.
A song that I've killed him. Andy just shat his pants.
I did, you didn't hear it, but Jesus Christ. Right, the Minnesota Vikings and the Tennessee Titans.
Tennessee Titans.
Are you a Titans fan?
No.
Because you're the only 10 I see.
Flip.
Yeah,
They almost got another pound out of us then, didn't they? But no, it's
Smooth there.
it's supposed to be. Are you a? Is it not? Are you a state because you're the only 10 I see?
Yeah, but we're not a steak podcast.
But you just called me a Titans fan.
Yeah, but we're not a steak podcast, mate. That would be absurd. I assume you got Minnesota.
No, Titans.
What?
The Tennessee Titans.
Why?
Why? Because I think the Vikings had a pretty bad game, and I think they might have another bad game, and the Titans are going to capitalise on a good win that they had. And Long Schlong Levis is going to...
When did they have a good win?
They won last week, 2017.
All right.
Colin really had 2 touchdowns.
Okay.
Or did they lose? I think they lost, actually.
I was going to say they're 2-7 and they beat the Patriots.
I think they actually got beat, actually.
And they weren't 0-5.
Yeah, I got the wrong way around there. I was thinking about the different score. Because who did they play last week?
Dumbass. I can't remember.
Great at our jobs there. We only focus on the 1 week, and that's next week. That's
We just forget the week before, man. We'll be fine.
What's the most important week? The next week.
Do you think that Will Levis has got winning a game in him?
Yes.
Do you?
Yes.
Because I don't really. But
Do you not remember his first game when he threw 4 touchdowns?
I mean,
Yeah, they got beat by the Chargers, didn't they?
yeah,
27-17.
the lost 27-17 to the Chargers. Now, Mayo Levis, not for me at all. I'm going Minnesota. They've just
Not Long Shlong Willie.
I'm not going Big Dick Levis, no.
Long Shlong Willie sounds much better because his name is Will.
All right, we'll go Long Schlong Willie. Okay.
All right, Long Schlong
Yeah,
William.
let's go Long Schlong. But no, I'm going Minnesota. It's just. It's
Moving on.
Mark, can terrible jokes add to the pot? No,
No.
because
We've
I've got kids to pay for.
we haven't
mate.
got enough money between us for that.
I've got a pop into sport, man. Right. The Atlanta Falcons and the Denver Broncos. Are you still a believer?
I'm still a believer.
I'm a believer, baby. He was class last week.
Yep.
It was only by the sheer forces of like
The
the
referees.
Chiefs' villainous like run that they're on that they didn't win that game.
I mean, it was a great block field goal from Chanel.
Jeez, I can't believe it, man. I could not believe it. I was watching it because I was watching the Pats game. I was watching it by means of Javonte Williams' like sleeper
Yeah.
thing. So it was like 2nd and 7 with so long left, 3rd and 4. And I was like, oh, come on, boys, like come on, like just get down there and then kick a field goal. And then it was like no time on the clock, and they were still down. I was like, what? Have they lost then? I was like, have they lost them there? So I went and seen when he was up to Scott Hansen. I was like, no way. Like, how? I was like, oh, is this what it was like to not support the Patriots for 20 years? Because it's annoying, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really annoying. Jesus Christ. But yeah, I'm gonna go Denver.
Yeah, believer.
Yeah, I'm a believer as well. We always were, to be fair.
We always were.
We always were.
Right. Let's start flying through these.
Yeah, last 4 games, B-Dog. I mean, we're better on time than we were last week.
Yeah, that's very true.
Right. Seahawks, Niners.
Seahawks.
Really?
Yep, DK should be back, I think. DK Metcalf should be back, so I think the 49ers, what are they now? Are they 5-4?
They are 4 and 5.
4 and
mate.
5 now, you know, like that's from a Super Bowl caliber team. Really struggling, not sponsored by Desperados. So I do believe that maybe the Seahawks, who are also 4 and 5, aren't they?
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant the Niners. Yeah, no, the Seahawks are 4 and 5. The Niners are 5 and 4.
Yeah.
I apologise, B-Dog.
Yeah, I thought that was right.
Yeah, sorry.
But
Yeah, no, you are right.
my nostrils have just been infiltrated by your rectum.
I don't know what
Um,
that means.
Let's go next game.
Right, the Kaiser Chiefs against the Buffalo Bills. I think this might be the one.
You think this is going to be?
I think this is going to be the one.
You think the Boobies are going to win?
What the fuck are you on about?
The Double Bs, Buffalo Bills.
Sorry.
Oh God, another £8.
That deserved it, though. That deserved
The
that one.
BB.
The-
The Buffalo
I
Bills.
mean, we are just going to call them that now, but I don't really get it. But yeah, I agree. I think the records from the past, they are better against them in
Yeah.
the season. They've been better this year by a mile. Yes, they've lost and the Chiefs haven't. Yeah, I get that. The Bills have been better than the Chiefs have this year.
Yeah.
And that's just
Simple
the way
as
it is. Early on, Josh Allen basically carried them through week 1 to 3.
Yeah.
And then since that, they just went from strength to strength. The Boobies to win.
The Buffalo Boobies.
Yeah, the Buffalo Boobies. Who have you got?
I've got the Boobies.
You got the Boobies as well, right? Cincinnati
Too many
Bay.
breast teams, isn't there?
Yeah, we are. Like, we've got 3 breast teams there. Right, Cincinnati Bagels against the Los Angeles Chargers.
I'm going to go Chargers.
Oh yeah. I'm not.
Because every time you come down to it, the Bagels lose based on 1 point.
Yeah.
Their
I know.
defense.
I don't think the Chargers can outscore the Bagels.
Do you not?
No, don't get us wrong. The Chargers have got a miles better defense than the Bagels have. I just don't think that the Chargers can outscore them,
Mm.
and that's basically what Bengals games are.
Yeah.
I don't think they can outscore them. Yeah, I'm going Bengals. Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Houston Texans and the Dallas Cowboys.
I'm going Dallas.
No, you're not.
Oh, Jesus Christ, sorry. You're picking the Patriots because you're a Pats fan, knowing full well that they are probably going to lose.
To be fair, I did it as a one-score game. That could go either way. Use or losing to the Texans.
No, I think we're going to win 40-21.
I just can't see that. I can't see it.
No, I think the Texans are going to probably destroy us over the top, destroy us in the run game.
I just think, right. So being from an outsider guy, your franchise kind of seems rotten at the minute.
Yep.
The vibes just aren't good. So like even before Dak went out and so, I think a lot of it is the preseason.
Aye.
You had your CDs, your Micah Parsons questions, Dax. That isn't a good way to set up for a season. And then the season starts. Jerry Jones starts measuring dicks, and you get a couple of results.
And the players become zoo animals.
Yeah. It's just, the vibe has just not been nice this year, and then now Dak's gone. Like Dak was the only reason you got anything out of games. I think it's rough, mate. I think it's rough, and I think the end of the season is going to be a long one for you, unfortunately.
I am trying to induce a coma, like.
Yeah, it sucks, man.
It does.
I think you do need to not tank, because I'll never be a fan of intentionally losing. Like, you're robbing fans of money, and I don't like that. But I think if you lose more games than you win from the end of from now to the end of the season, I think that'd be a better thing for you.
Yeah.
You know.
I agree.
Yeah, it's rough to be you, man. It's rough to be you, and that kind of ties up nicely because the theme I went with for the thumbnail and the title this week was on kind of most accounts. I'm pretty pleased with us.
I know, and I'm thoroughly disappointed.
And yeah, and you're gonna have to start not the rebuild because you've got massive pieces. Micah Parsons.
Oh yeah, we just need a few more cogs in the engine.
What's disappointing about you is your lines. The own D line for the Cowboys historically has been really, really good.
And we're struggling this year.
And yeah,
Well, we've got two rookies, you know. We've got.
Well, yeah, man.
Like I said, next year. Sorry, year.
Oh God, he did it. He did the thing. Put up the Simpsons meme. He said it. Yeah, man. I think it's rough for you, but you can enjoy the rest of the season now with no stress.
Yeah, that's very true.
You don't have to lose a playoff game because you don't know how to clock manage. Oh.
No, that's really annoyed me. Have you not seen how many times the referee has slightly tapped a ball now in the NFL to get games going on so they can spike the ball? They did it with the Falcons.
Oh, really?
Compared to where they took the ball off Dak Prescott, spat on it, threw it on the floor, grabbed it, put it down again before he could clock the ball with 7 seconds left.
We had a class one at the weekend. Did you see it?
No.
Oh, we clocked up. Drake May threw a ball. It was like the throw to catch was probably about 15-20 yards, and then ran it another 10, I reckon. And I think it was Booty. I think it was back end of the first half, and that was like 7 seconds left or something. We ran down, right? Clocked the ball. 1 second left on the clock. Probably 25-30 yards out for the field goal. Montez Sweat didn't get back in time.
Oh,
so he was offside as well. Got the extra yards, kicked the field goal to walk off for half time.
Yeah, I saw that actually.
Class. Yeah, it was class. But that's why we're better than you.
We shall see, sir.
We've got a better quarterback than you have.
Well, yeah.
I'm being genuine as well. That's what's crazy.
Right now you do, yeah. Jacoby Brissett is up there, like.
Come on, you gotta say that straight, mate. No, I will say to you, I've never been like oh my god, Dak's so good thing. It's the same with the Dolphins. I've never been a Tua guy, but without them in the team, like he's just so much worse. You know, but
Yeah.
I think that'll do us for this evening.
Yeah, we'll end it on a low.
Depression
You know.
session for me, dog. But it fits in perfectly with the title.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll just kill myself on the way home.
Jesus Christ, you can't say stuff like that on YouTube, man.
Sorry, no, I will cuddle myself on the way home.
That's better. As we said earlier, please join the Discord if you haven't already. The link is in the description. The more the merrier. You can put literally whatever you... Well, actually, sorry. Not literally. There is rules. Certain things you can't say or do in there. But you can talk about pretty much whatever you want as long as it's football related. Please join us. We'd really love you over there.
Yeah.
Instagram and TikTok at NerdyFLPod. We'd love you over there as well. And other than that, B-Dog. Oh, like the video as well. Like it. It's good for the algorithm. And other than that, B-Dog, have you got anything left?
No, sadly not this week.
Who's got nothing left? Really appreciate you guys. Thank you very much for joining us again.